Like and subscribe right now, or this scary creature will crawl on your face while you're sleeping. Today we're looking at people thinking they're playing GTA 6 in real life. In this first clip, a kid gets so mad because his mom took away his PlayStation, he steals her car, gets into a high-speed police chase going over 100 miles per hour. Let's get into the clip.
Police in Ohio say an 11-year-old boy stole his mother's SUV and led them on a joyride, allegedly because she took away his PlayStation. The chase began when a police officer noticed someone parked in an abandoned fire station. When he tried to pull up to check on the driver, the suspect took off.
George 883-767.
Dashcam video from police shows the Dodge Durango tearing through the streets of Brooklyn. Cops say it reached speeds in excess of 70 miles per hour during the chase and blew through numerous red lights. The first officer lost sight of the car after about 4 miles.
Don't go through that intersection. There's a car coming.
Then another officer spotted the vehicle and was able to follow it for 2 more miles. Authorities say they decided to call off the search after the boy's father identified his son as the driver of the car. The chase ended when the child reportedly crashed into a tree and was taken to the hospital for minor injuries. Police say this is the second time he's led officers on a dangerous chase in less than 2 years. Authorities say they plan to file felony charges against the suspect,
George 883-767.
who's currently being held at a juvenile detention center.
In this clip, a 15-year-old steals a school bus and tries to run from the police. He even tries to flip the bus over and drive straight into other cars. Watch what happens when the police catch him. You won't want to miss it.
A stolen church bus careens down a highway with all the action caught on tape by the hit A&E show Live PD. And you won't believe who's behind the wheel. The camera crew was on a nighttime ride with deputies from Fort Bend County, Texas, when they came upon this out-of-control bus.
The bus is refusing to stop, driver with no lights on.
We spoke with Chief Legal Analyst for ABC News, Dan Abrams, who also hosts Live PD.
The officer and our crew initially thought that there were kids inside that bus.
During the hot pursuit, the deputies suddenly realize who's behind the wheel.
It looks to be like he's a young white male.
Turns out he's a 15-year-old kid. As the rear door violently swings open, you get a glimpse of the kid driver, and you can also see there are no passengers on board.
I think the police here were being pretty careful in the way that they followed this bus. There were multiple vehicles there. They weren't trying to use any kind of crazy maneuver.
The bus crosses lanes and even strikes a barrier. The bus comes to a stop only after it rams into a sheriff's cruiser.
Just crashed down into a unit.
Deputies with guns drawn rush the vehicle. The kid is placed in handcuffs. Just look at him, wearing a yellow t-shirt and red shorts, not much more than 5 feet tall. The pastor of the church that owns the bus has refused to press charges. The juvenile was, however, charged with evading arrest and aggravated assault on a police officer for ramming the patrol units.
In this next clip, a lady is trying to escape the police in an RV. She crashes into almost everything in her path and even has her 2 dogs with her. Let's check it out.
Who is the woman behind one of the craziest police chases ever? It was a demolition derby.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
A chunk of the RV was ripped away. Even that didn't stop the woman behind the wheel.
This is just unbelievable.
She just keeps on driving, dragging pieces of RV. Look, she's got company, her dog.
There's Fido out there.
He's staring out of the gaping hole. Even the dog can't believe it. He's had enough. Out he goes.
Oh! Oh my God!
The pooch limps away, and the wild chase goes on.
Whoa! Oh, no!
At street level, you can see smoking wreckage. Now look, she's got a second dog in the vehicle. This dog stays put, but the chase comes to an explosive halt when the woman smashes into a car.
Oh!
There she goes, fleeing on foot, and her dog is right with her.
This is such a bizarre pursuit.
But so are the cops. She's busted, her faithful dog still at her side. You can still see the debris from the wild chase and violent crash. This brick post is still knocked over, and one curious note, you see dozens of plastic knives just strewn about the street. Today, we found one dog still limping with 2 of its legs in casts.
In this clip, a woman gets arrested by police and they put her into the back of the car. Seconds later, she escapes the handcuffs and literally jumps into the driver's seat and drives off with their car. Watch carefully. You're not going to want to miss what happens.
When cops cuffed this suspected shoplifter and secured her in their patrol vehicle, they thought that was the end of this arrest. But they couldn't have been more wrong. Police in Lufkin, Texas say 33-year-old Tasha Sponsler slipped out of her handcuffs and, when they weren't looking, climbed into the driver's seat through the partition window. Then hit the gas. Cops say she led them on a 23-minute chase at speeds reaching 100 miles per hour. They also say she came close to causing a head-on collision with other police officers. The chase ended when cops say they maneuvered their vehicles, causing her to lose control of the cruiser and come to a stop. That's where they rearrested her. Sponsler was originally arrested for stealing items from a beauty supply shop, but she now faces charges in connection to her alleged escape. And because she showed them a flaw in their cruisers, all marked Lufkin police cars now have tactical window limitation devices to prevent something like this from happening again.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe, and feel free to use code DFX in the Fortnite item shop. But other than that, I will see you in the next one.